My best friend betrayed me, but karma was waiting. I trusted her with every secret I had. I gave her my home, my fiancé, my dreams. And she took everything. My name is Arya. I'm 25. This is the story of how my best friend Lena destroyed me and how karma destroyed her worth. That's where I first saw her. Lena leaning against the stone wall, smoking a cigarette like she owned the world. Long black hair, red lips, eyes that looked like they already knew all your weaknesses. I was the quiet girl with sketchbooks under my arm. She smiled at me, and I felt chosen. We sat for 6 hours that first day. I told her about my dream to become a fashion designer. She told me her mother left when she was 7, that she had no one. I believed her. I always believed her. We moved in together. Sophomore year. She would crawl into my bed when she had nightmares. I would stay up all night helping her finish her assignments. She called me my person. I called her my sister. Senior year, I met him, Jordan, architecture student. Gray eyes that looked at me like I was the only girl in the room. I brought him to meet Lena the same week. She hugged him too long. I thought it was just her being affectionate. Lena wore my white dress that night, the one I designed myself. She looked better in it than I did. Jordan couldn't stop staring. She laughed and said, "Relax, Arya. I'm just messing with you." I laughed too. I shouldn't have. We got jobs at the same luxury fashion house, L& Co. I got in with my portfolio. She got in because I begged my boss to give her a chance. On our first day, we toasted with cheap wine, to us against the world. She said, I believed her. My design started getting noticed. Vogue mentioned my name. The creative director called me the future. Lena's desk was next to mine. She smiled every time they praised me, but her eyes were dead. I overheard 2 senior designers talking. They say Lena's collection is revolutionary. I smiled, proud of my friend. Then one of them added, it's almost identical to Arya's rejected concepts from last year. I laughed it off. Best friends share inspiration, right? Jordan proposed on the bridge where we had our first kiss. Got down on one knee in the rain. I said yes. Before he even finished the question, I called Lena. First, she screamed so loud. Come straight home, she said. We're celebrating. Lena was my maid of honor. Of course, she helped me pick the dress. She cried when I walked out in it. You look like a princess, she whispered. Later, I found out she'd been sleeping with Jordan for 4 months by then. I noticed he started coming home late, said it was deadlines. Lena started staying over more often. Saves on rent, she said. Laughing. She was in our bed when we weren't. I found the text messages by accident. Jordan's phone lit up while he was in the shower. Last night was perfect, from a contact saved as L. My heart dropped. I scrolled up. Hundreds of messages. Photos. Videos. Her in our bed. Him telling her he loved her. Her telling him I was too vanilla, that he deserved passion. I waited for them to come home together. They walked in laughing, Jordan's arm around her waist. I stood up and threw the stack of printed screenshots at them. Jordan went white. Lena didn't even flinch. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, finally. I was getting tired of pretending. Jordan tried to touch me. I screamed at him to get out. Lena just watched, arms crossed, smirking. You were always too soft. Arya, that's why he chose me. I lunged at her. Jordan pulled me back. She laughed as they left together. Laugh still haunts me. I moved back home with 1 suitcase. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Lost 20 pounds in a month. My mother found me on the bathroom floor at 4 a.m., throwing up nothing but bile. She held my hair and cried with me. Every week in therapy, I said the same thing. How could I be so stupid? The therapist made me say it out loud. Lena is a narcissist. This was never about you being enough. It was about her needing to take. I couldn't believe her yet. I stopped designing for months. My sketchbook stayed closed. Every time I picked up a pencil, I saw Lena wearing my dress, sleeping with my fiancé, accepting praise for my work. I wanted to die. I had the bottle of pills. Open, I was ready. Then my phone buzzed. Photo. Lena and Jordan at the company. Guyla, she was wearing the wedding dress I never got to wear. Caption. Mrs. Soon-to-be. Something snapped in me. Not sadness. Rage. Mia. Slid into the booth across from me. Know what Lena did? She said quietly. I've been keeping records. She pushed a USB drive across the table. Every design Lena. Stole.timestamps.original files with my metata.proof. I started designing again. In secret. At night. Obsessively. Every piece was better than before. Because now I design from pain. I used every contact I had, every favor, every penny of my savings. I built a collection no one knew about. Not even my mother. She posted constantly. Jordan looking miserable in half the photos. Wearing clothes I designed. Caption. Living my best life with my soulmate. I screenshot every single one. Lena's stolen collection was the finale of the annual show. The one that was going to make her creative director. The one that would erase me forever. I smiled for the first time in a year. I walked in wearing my own design. Black silk, hand-beaded, sharp as a blade. Lena saw me from backstage. Her face went white. The finale started. My collection. Then the screens behind the models changed. My evidence. Side dash by dash side comparisons. My original files. Timestamps. Where Lena asked me for inspiration. Screenshots of her bragging in group chats about fooling everyone. The room went dead silent. Security escorted her out while the entire industry watched. Cameras flashing. Phones recording. By morning. Hashtag Lena Steals was trending worldwide. Jordan looked like he was going to be sick. Later, he told me Lena had convinced him I was cheating for years. Showed him fake texts. Deep fakes. He believed he was the victim. Until he saw the truth. Turned out she'd been stealing from the company too. Embezzling funds to finance her new life. Fraud, theft, plagiarism. They done everything. I testified in court. Looked her dead in the eyes. She cried, begged me to drop the charges, called me her sister. I felt nothing. She got 15 years. Jordan left her the day the story broke. Her name is poison now. No one will ever hire her again. My first solo show at Paris Fashion Week. Standing ovation. Critics called it the Rebirth Collection. Every piece told my story. The betrayal dress, white silk stained red at the hem, the karma gown, black feathers falling away to reveal gold underneath. They said it was genius. I said it was survival. I'm 27 now. My brand is worth millions. I have a team that loves me, a man who looks at me like I hung the moon and knows my worth. And Lena is a ghost story. Designers tell new interns, don't be a Lena. I forgave her. Not for her, for me, because carrying hate is heavy, and I have dresses too. Design. Loves to live. Love to give. Karma always arrives, not when you want it. But right when you least expect it, and when it does, it wears couture.